Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Katie is bought off by Bill Spencer with a new baby. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill Spencer may be moving closer to getting married to Katie Logan again. However, it is said that Dollar Bill will use their new grandchild to close the deal and persuade Katie to marry him again. If Katie develops baby fever, will she say, "I do"? Below are spoilers for the upcoming episodes of the CBS serial opera Bold and Beautiful. For months now, Bill Spencer has made an effort to get Katie back. The ex-partners have been spending a lot of time together, ever since they found out they would be grandparents, and that Will Spencer Jr. was exploited by Luna Nozawa. It's clear that Katie Logan and her ex-husband are falling in love. Could a new baby persuade Katie to say, "I do"? Even though Luna Nozawa is incarcerated, Katie and Bill's grandchild will arrive in a few months because she is still pregnant. No court in their right mind will allow Luna to raise a child, even if she is magically freed. This implies that Will Spencer will be responsible, and it doesn't appear that his partner will assist him in changing diapers. B&B spoilers suggest that Bill may make a fresh proposal to Katie. It makes reasonable that they would take up the role of raising Will's child since they are both now empty nesters with an abundance of resources. Their youngster might even make Katie start trying on wedding gowns if she gets baby fever. It simply makes sense for Bill and Katie to raise Luna's child together as husband and wife. Do you believe that Beatty's life might alter as a result of Luna and Will's child? In order to raise their grandchild together, will the ex-partners remarry? Will's parents taking over will be acceptable to him? Hope and Steffi bond Will's joy in Katie's move. There will be spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans can anticipate that Heather Tom's character, Katie Logan, will reveal that she is moving back in with Bill Spencer in tomorrow's episode. Will Spencer is ecstatic to hear this news. Hope Logan and Steffi Forrester Finnegan talk about Deacon Sharp in the meanwhile. Let's discuss what will happen in the CBS soap opera as we continue to read. Let's begin with Katie, who was once again asked to get back together with Bill. The woman answered yes this time. Katie mentioned that she had noticed improvements in Bill lately. In addition, they will be raising their grandson together. Beatty will be better off standing together as a couple because Luna Nozawa is probably going to fight it. Katie will announce to everyone that she and Bill are moving back in together. Naturally, Electra Forrester, Donna Logan Forrester, and Brooke Logan Forrester will be overjoyed for their sister. Rich Forrester, though, might keep casting doubt on Katie and Bill. Will, on the other hand, will be ecstatic that his parents are reunited. Will had serious problems with his father when he initially came back to town. But in spite of his errors, Bill has done his best to support his family. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Hope and Deke Sharp will resume their jobs. Deacon's therapy appointment with Taylor Hayes was attended by the siblings. Many individuals oppose Deacon and Sheila Carter Sharp's reunion, despite the fact that they have reconciled. Deacon's own kids are included in this. Hope will brief Steffi on the situation now that she is back at work. Taylor's affections for Deacon will be discovered by Steffi. She will suspect it on open mic night if she hasn't already. We can see from a sneak peek that Taylor and Deacon will dance slowly together. Will Sheila, though, notice the two dancing so intimately together? For Sheila, this will be a significant turning point in her life. Has she really improved? Or would the loss of Deacon bring back her old demons? Will Bill and Katie's reunion last, in your opinion? When Steffi finds out about her mother's lewd relationship, what will she do? Is Katie's heart emergency caused by Luna's prison break? Will Luna Nozawa's prison break be the cause of her health issue? As spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Katie Logan might suffer a cardiac emergency, Katie's impending medical problems seem to be hinted at in the episode. A number of characters were concerned about Katie's general health and her heart, maybe preparing Katie for yet another significant catastrophe. So let's think about how this might develop. According to recent revelations, Luna may be the cause of Katie's cardiac issue, since she is planning an immediate escape. When it comes to Luna and the nightmare she unleashed on her kid, Katie is undoubtedly having trouble controlling her rage. Luna has completely upended Will Spencer's life, so it's understandable that Katie is so angry. Luna might pull off a prison break at some point in the near future. That might be sufficient to push Katie over the line and cause more medical chaos. That could be the biggest blow to Katie's already delicate heart, as Luna can appear for an ambush and leave her reeling. After that, Katie might become extremely irritated and engage in a heated confrontation with Luna, which could result in further cardiac strain. In the midst of it all, Katie can pass out, leaving her loved ones in a state of terror. Bill Spencer recently won Katie back, but when her health problems eventually resurface, he could dread losing her forever. If Katie is admitted to the hospital in critical condition, will undoubtedly be an emotional disaster. This also applies to everyone who is concerned about Katie's welfare, including the Logan clan. In the end, it's obvious that Katie's heart issues will worsen for a dramatic plot. Luna could be the reason behind Katie's health problems, as her escape from prison may be imminent. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Katie's loved ones might soon receive some terrible news, so pay attention. Taylor finds hope in Steffi's stirring words despite her mounting health concerns. According to previews and updates on The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi Forrester Finnegan may have a 5-word response to Taylor Hayes' high cardiac risk. Steffi may be informed about Taylor's true interests and given a clear explanation of what her mother should do. Fans are aware that Steffi has been trying to find out if Taylor is seeing someone else. Taylor hasn't expressed her growing feelings for Deacon Sharp, which makes sense considering how improper the scenario is right now. In addition to being Taylor's patient, Deacon is also married to Sheila Sharp, which makes it challenging for Taylor to avoid the deep bond that is developing. But it looks like the program is eager to explore the idea of a romance between Taylor and Deacon, so resistance might be pointless. What will happen when Steffi finds out that Taylor can't keep her emotions for Deacon a secret forever? After giving it some thought, Steffi will decide whether or not she thinks Deacon would make a good partner. Given Brooke Logan Forrester's prior mistakes and preferences for women, Steffi could be hesitant for Taylor to pick someone from his discard list. Steffi might also worry that Deacon is just coping after realizing Sheila's flaws. Deacon may appear to be recovering, latching to the first decent, compassionate lady he comes across. Steffi might, however, concede that Deacon would be improving in her eyes. If Taylor chooses to follow this new love route, Steffi might become more understanding and supportive. Steffi's main goal is for Taylor to be happy, and if Deacon can help her replace the void in her heart, she might be okay with her dating him. However, Steffi will undoubtedly give Taylor one important piece of advice if she decides to date Deacon. This brings us to the 5-word caution Steffi may issue. Be cautious of Sheila. From Sheila's point of view, Taylor seems prepared to change from the hero who saved her marriage to the other woman who delivered the last blow. Since both Steffi and Deacon are well aware of Sheila's potential, it would be prudent for Taylor to heed Steffi's warning that being with Deacon could make her a target. Will is ecstatic for Bill and Katie, and Hope confides in Steffi. Hope and Steffi have gotten along well since she moved back to Los Angeles. Even Hope's engagement to Liam was praised by Steffi. Steffi and Ridge approved Hope for the future's new line even at work. All things considered, these two are in a very new stage. Hope is content and eager to remarry Liam, but her father is not doing well. When Deacon discovered that Sheila had concealed Luna's existence from him, he began to doubt everything. Deacon sought therapy from Taylor. Both of them went too far, but Taylor stressed that if the therapy was to continue, they had to maintain their professionalism. They don't appear to have had much luck keeping up a suitable relationship, though. In the meantime, Bill and Katie have spent time together attempting to assist Will as best they can since Luna sexually assaulted him and became pregnant with his kid. Katie and Bill have been there for Will and Electra at every turn, and it appears that their relationship has progressed. But now Bill persuaded Katie to move back in with him. Is Luna's next trick a compromised prison guard? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful show that Luna Nozawa is not insane. Her expectations, however, look like the ravings of a lunatic. She has consistently shown herself to be just as regenerative as Sheila Carter Sharp, her paternal grandmother. There are undoubtedly jail guards on both sides of the screen who make poor decisions. This also applies to Crystal Mosley's character Stoll, whose first name is unknown. It was stupid to show Luna a social media post that suggests Will Spencer and Electra Forrester are buying a house together. Beyond her cell block schedule, no prisoner, especially one accused of attempted murder, needs to know anything. However, the plot had to be advanced. Everyone believes Luna will be found guilty of trying to kill Liam Spencer. However, Viewers are aware that criminals are not held accountable by this version of California's mislabeled justice system. Power connections were more important to the dishonest government official who granted Bill Spencer's mistaken but well-meaning pardon request than the lives of Paul Hollis Hollister and Tom Starr. The unidentified governmental overlord who treated Tom and Paul disrespectfully is just as repugnant as Luna. Stoll is not well known. She may not be susceptible to corruption. If this is the case, people whose lives Luna has harmed thus far need not be concerned. However, more drama is in store if she is amenable to a bribe. Will made frank and emotional remarks to his parents. He mentioned meeting the ideal partner and living the ideal life after returning from a world tour to be with his parents. However, there are people like Luna in this day-to-day world who are envious of others for what they selfishly believe to be undeserved riches. She resents Electra's kindness and prefers to think that being a member of the Forrester family will lead her success. However, Luna, whose father is a wealthy physician, is the gold digger. Even if he wasn't married to Steffi Forrester Finnegan, John Finn Finnegan's Cliff Mansion serves as a reminder that he isn't in need of money. However, Luna's unreasonable envy leads her to reject that fact and create Electra as an adversary. Bill is a well-known businessman worldwide. He has taken a family business and grown it to a point where his family is very comfortable. However, Luna didn't hold it against him because she had taken advantage of him. Luna's unsteady cellmate informed her that despite having her 2 murder convictions overturned, she was nevertheless sent back to prison. As any narrow-minded narcissist would do when faced with their own demonstrable flaws, Yamada's character did not respond. In order to evade justice once more, Luna must make contact with another dupe, be it Stoll, Sheila, or someone else. Luna's escape, legal strategy, or a valid medical condition that permits a move outside the bars that shield society from her, will most likely replace indefinite scenes in prison.